Yeah, dealing with food's the $1,000,000 question. I mean, our environment's changed. Food's available at gas stations, at drugstores, places where traditionally there wasn't held any foods. We're always looking at it. It's in gift shops. And so really, it gets into your eating environment. Do you eat at the table? Do you eat away from distractions so that you're more mindful about what you eat? And then the quality of your food, too. So there's lots of different diets out there. Some work, some don't, but we know we have our food groups. It used to be in a pyramid, now it's in a plate form. But really looking at the quality of whole foods. So my message to people is usually getting back to the basics. If you know that it grew on a tree or in the ground, or you can identify the animal it came from, it's going to be a better bet than the foods that are transformed into nuggets or cold cuts or hot dogs. Usually those are foods that we see that are more processed, and the foods we get that are convenient.
Gotcha.
And so really, if you tie it all, it kind of comes full circle that whenever you get away from cooking at home, getting away from packing our lunches, you kind of lose some of that ability to get whole, intact foods. So to me, I say, go for your eggs. You can't go wrong with plants. The less refining, the better. So even though some people say carbs aren't good, the beans, the quinoas, the whole grains that still have all their good fiber, which is very heart healthy, those should really be the staples of your diet. We live in a very busy world, and we always overschedule ourselves, so convenience foods, there is a place for those, but knowing that the frozen veggies minus the cheese sauce are better than the frozen veggies with the cheese sauce.
Gotcha.
And getting the frozen veggies is better than the frozen potatoes. So just making those choices day to day as you look for convenience is helpful. And I mean, fast food restaurants, Morgan Spurlock did Supersize Me a long time ago, where he gained all that pound weight from 30 days at McDonald's. But another study came out where people used the healthy foods at McDonald's and didn't gain any weight in 30 days. The person actually lost weight because they were paying more attention to eating the oatmeal and eating the apple slices and eating the grilled chicken sandwiches, which just showed you that it's not necessarily eating out, it's the choices that we make.
Right. Which I love the new concept of putting calories on the drive-through windows now. Because even McDonald's, and I noticed Chick-fil-A,
That's right, Panera does it.
yeah, so you can kind of see, I thought the chicken salad would be better for me than a fried chicken sandwich, but truthfully I could save 300 calories by having that chicken sandwich instead of the chicken salad sandwich. So I think being conscious of that for me, I mean, the last 2 weeks, it's like practically 2 out of 3 meals have been on the road.
It's hard.
It's really hard. Subway's my friend. And just trying to go in there and pick a salad instead of eating the bread and the ham and the salty foods, because I tend to retain that.
Yeah, and women tend to do that too, especially different times during the month. And like you pointed out, knowing your restaurants, knowing where you're going, planning in advance. We like to be social. We like to go out and do things.